Kogi residents raise alarm as the isolation center built by their governor collapsed. The level of preparedness on the part of Kogi state government is growing from bad to worse, as reports suggest that the recent rainfall in Lokoja collapsed the structure meant to be used in treating coronavirus patients if need be. The development, which raises serious concern across the state and in some parts of the country, is no doubt a big blow on the executive governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Yaya Bello, who early last week assured that the residents of the state about his readiness to combat the novel coronavirus if it breaks out in Kogi State. The isolation center is located directly behind Federal Medical Center Mortuary, Lokoja, the state metropolis. It was blown off by the wind as a result of rainfall which occurred on Tuesday 28th of April 2020. It appears that the early rainfall in Lokoja has exposed the hypocrisy of Kogi State COVID-19 team. Whatever the case may be, we will definitely find out how it unfolds in the north central state of Nigeria. Well, we are going to be hearing a different version of this whole thing again from the government's angle or from the governor angle, because if this thing really collapse, that means what they use in building it is not strong, or they just did a shabby work. But just like they always do, very soon it's going to release a statement, try to debunk it, unless maybe they will tell us that something different happened, or they will accept, or they will agree the same way the presidency agreed that Buhari appointed a dead person and giving excuses why that really happened. Of course, they will come and give us excuses and all of that. Let's hear what Kogi people are talking about concerning this incident. And meanwhile, does it mean that if they've had any case, this would have collapsed on the people? Hey, if actually it happened, just like I said, these people are fond of quickly debunking anything or trying to downplay most of these things. Someone says APC government came to lose and destroy Nigeria. Yes, let's collapse because we don't have room for coronavirus. Someone says nothing like COVID-19 in Kogi State. Do you know how many people transit through Lokoja yesterday or every day? If there are any states that should be on red alert, it should be your state, Kogi State. That is proactiveness. And someone say carry your advice to your state. You people are working tirelessly for Kogi to have COVID-19. What have we done to you people? You and NCDC, devilish agents, want us to have the coronavirus. Why? I tell you, the budget for the collapse thing called isolation center is billions. Though. Of course, I think at least with the way people are responding, it shows that it really collapsed. But one thing is that money, like somebody is saying now, money must have gone in for it. Billions of naira. You can imagine, even if they do something for on 10,000 naira, they will tell you, oh, they spent 2 million naira. And that is how they waste money. That is how money is not really enough to go around the whole country. It's just being shared or distributed among few of them. But it is a different ball game entirely, because somebody is saying, oh, they want them to have what is it called, a coronavirus. It's a different ball game entirely. We are not supposed to be relating it to it. If it collapsed, but money must have been wasted. But let's say, for example, somebody or people were in that place, what could have happened? That is what we need to even be thinking about. If had it been there, even for the fact that there was nobody in that building, but what of the money spent on that building? Why will it collapse within how many days? Nobody has even stayed there. Not talk of, okay, maybe they have used it because of the usage, that is why it collapsed. We need to go straight to the to the main issue. People are just trying to digress. Oh, they want us to have a COVID-19. What has that got to do with money, billions of naira or millions of naira or any amount of money that must have been spent, and now the whole thing is collapsing? Is it not to redo it again? Is it not to budget for another money? That is what we are talking about. People will leave real issue and be pursuing shadows, and that is why we are not moving forward. Because when it seems that we take one step ahead, believe you me, we are going to be taking 10 steps or 20 steps backward. How do we move? Because a lot of people will just we try to downplay things. Something collapse, building collapse, money must have gone in for it, and you are talking of, oh, they want us to have a coronavirus. What has that got to do? It's a different ballgame entirely. I could remember that the government gave a statement concerning what the NCDC talked about, that they have not been able to produce or giving figures, or have not been able to say they've gotten a COVID patient in that state, which is fine. And the government said, Kogi government said, you cannot induce this. We don't want to do that. Something is not happening. If it's not happening, it's not happening. You don't have to start making some kind of comments, which I quite agree with the state government for responding the way they responded to NCDC. So it's a different ball game entirely. One thing is that once they do the right thing, we'll say they do the right thing. Let's forget all these sentiments here and there. And I really commended them for speaking out. They spoke at length that NCDC cannot just tell them to start manufacturing figures or numbers just to make up words. For the fact that it's happening in Nigeria does not mean that it must go around the country. It does not mean even in other countries too. It's happened in some areas. Some areas have not really recorded that cases, and it's possible. So if they do something else again, you still have to what you have done is wrong, or what is happening is wrong. This sentiment will not help us, will not take us anywhere. Rather, it will continue to make us to be backward. As someone said, I tell you the budget. Okay, yes, we have taken that. God will savage Kogi State. This is a show of shame. Isolation center directly behind a mortuary. Does it mean the government has already condemned those who are to be isolated there? The fear of ghosts and others from the mortuary will even kill those patients before the virus. The governor should be advised to concentrate on his boxing and career rather than governance. Someone say heartless, evil, shameless criminals. No government in Kogi State. Laugh heavy wayo governments. Best governor in Nigeria. Well done. Okay. Yeah, the best governor. Okay. Someone say the app is still working. Shameless government. Go to Ebonyi State and learn how to govern people. Really, Ebonyi again? Okay, this is embarrassing and a disgrace. So much would have invested in the construction. Of course, yes, government projects. Does it mean that when people get into power, they lose their senses? That's what somebody's asking. Yeah, Kogi is a case study, my brother. Show of shame, Yaya Bello. Why build an isolation center behind a mortuary? This is unreasonable. Nigeria now, wow. What did happen? That was his songs that Mrs. Buhari sung for him during his campaign, Up Kogians. This man, they play with una life. Leave our governor alone for us. We love him and he has been trying. More wisdom and knowledge to do more. They say leave their governor for them, or somebody say leave our governor for us. He has been trying, has been doing a lot of things. Yes, that is what we get in this kind of country. No COVID patients in Kogi State. That structure is not true. Lie. Okay? Thank God for the wind. We won't even be needing it. COVID-19 has suffered. Kogi did not have any good leadership. Good leadership government now, but heartless devil and shameless government. Okay, there's quality speaking his mouth. That is quality speaking with his mouth. Okay, that is to tell you the the quality of material being used for such an isolation center. God has mercy on Kogi. God have mercy on Kogi State. Kogi didn't deserve what we are seeing. No. Nigeria we AD. COVID-19 isolation center or a leprosy colony in Kogi State. This one, stop please, not isolation center. Okay, God will continue to expose them one after the other. APC and Yaya Bello, apology to Kogi State. APC, your girls are doing fine. Your son is doing wonders. Mr. Buhari boy is acting your scripts. Mrs. Aisha Buhari and Erufai, you can see your boy is your true blood. APC, power to democracy. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this collapse isolation center in Kogi State. Leave your comments and let's have your take.